Hello, Victor here, restoringmercedes.com. Quick update, the end of the day, it's almost 9 p.m. already. So I washed the car just because it was very filthy, so the trees are falling down on it. I removed the front window tint and there is lots of glue left on the glass from the tint film, so I have to deal with that. But at least now you can see through the car and you can see out the car when you drive it because it was quite dark. All right, so it washed away pretty much okay, and keyless entry was put in, by the way. Yeah, so when I hit the keyless, at least I got door locks work finally, so I don't have to use the key fob because sensors are dead, and sometimes they do. Oh, here, look, see, sometimes they do work, sometimes they don't, but I don't care. I would rather use radio frequency because you don't have to point it nowhere, you just like touch the button. The roof will be the canvas to be replaced. I don't feel like I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna outsource it, let it just be done by somebody else. I don't feel like doing this. It's just too much already in this department. This panel finally was cleaned up, removed, speaker replaced, steamed inside, outside, and it looks really nice. So that's finally done. This one is reattached. I hit the corner in the back there. I still have to hit it again. It's just a very stubborn stain that I have to work on. Well, regardless, that's to be done. Nothing much changed in here, just the seat and the panel. The panel I had to work on today quite a lot, but I did it. And the last for today is checking up on the paint situation. Now this is a Florida car. You can see a line here, so it must have been either repainted. I know the trunk lid was repainted, yes, because the gauge I have to check the thickness of the paint shows me about 9 mils versus about 4 on the fender, and you can clearly see the difference, but it's not as visible if you are a little bit away right now with certain lighting conditions. But yes, it's nighttime, light is shining from above the camera plus my light, overhead light, right? So that's what it looks, but that's not my basically a concern, because once you polish the car over, it's gonna look nice. My concern was just like the depth of the paint and how much I can take off, because if you're gonna go too harsh with the polishing, and then you can damage the paint, you can take clear coat out. So I tried. What? Darin, say something. Yeah, you want to go inside? Yeah. Okay, I'm coming. Gonna drop everything. Yeah, okay. Stop ruining my video. Oh. Yeah, go on the window. Yeah, she goes on the window. Well, anyway, if you're gonna go too aggressive, then it's just gonna take the clear coat out and whatever. So let's take a look at the paint. This was just a test run, and actually I'm more or less okay. Yes, there are some tiny little spots that you can see, the scratches, micro scratches in the paint, but that is totally livable. We're not making this car to be show winner. This is gonna be a very nice runner. So for the runner status, this is actually very nice. You can see some little swirls. Yes, like I said, I'm not going crazy with it, because if you want to go crazy with it, then yeah, the chances of that you're gonna ruin the paint. There are some scratches and stuff like that. So let's just compare how it used to be. This is what it looked like. You can see the light reflection over here, and yeah, this is the paint. Obviously it has to be clayed first, so I just made a test run on a very corner here, and if you approach closer to the area where it was polished, then it looks much nicer and versus this. Okay, this is horrible. From 10 feet you don't see it, but you can clearly see the reflection in that area versus dullness in this area. So that's going to be enough, I think, because again, for the runner, this is good enough. No paint correction is needed. It's just going to look just like that. But of course, the whole car needs to be redone. Tree sap is coming down, so you can see it. But at the end of the day, that should be okay. That should be okay. I'm not going to even remove the lettuce. I'm just gonna run over the lettuce. And again, this is a runner. This is a driver. This is not a show winner. All right. So that's where we are. You know, the same situations all over. All of these, as you can see, a dullness and some micro scratches. And then you approach the polished area, it becomes more or less just like the paint. No scratches. There are some, of course, there, but this is bad. The door, as you can see, well, maybe these are the finger marks, but no. Nonetheless, yeah, that all has to be dealt with. The mirror, yeah. So there is some good progress going on. I have to get the glue off, because you can see that's all glue. That's gonna be fun. To get this glue off, I have to do it when the car is cold. I don't take the glue off when the car is hot. The windshield is hot. In here, not, like I said, not much changed. Leather upholstery coming tomorrow, so hopefully they do a good job so I can reinstall the leather on the driver's seat, back cushion, you know, that area. I'm going to actually glue in a piece of foam that's missing, also to fill up that gap, and put the leather back on. After that, the roof to be replaced complete, and we're gonna have a really nice, sharp looking vehicle. That's the idea. So now finally the front grille and the hood is closed, but obviously the grille is brand new and the hood is all, as you can see how it is, so that has to be polished up and brought back to life, bring the color back a little bit, just like in that corner I showed you. Then the whole dashboard will come out, cleaned up and whatnot, and the evaporator replaced. Then speed sensor on this side is bad, that's to be done. Shock towers, the upper mounts, those are bad, to be replaced later on. But I want to do the polishing before the roof is replaced, because when you polish the car, obviously all the little byproducts, they fly all over the place, so you don't want brand new roof to be all covered up with those byproducts. So I'd rather do the polishing with the old roof, because it's gonna get discarded and call today. But nonetheless, even at this point, when the car is not polished or anything, it looks still really nice. And yeah, this is nice. This is a nice runner. All right, so this is another update, and I'm gonna lock this up and go inside and get something to eat. It's the basic keyless entry that I put in there because it's much better to have it like that versus pointing the key toward the infrared receiver on the door handle. All right, Victor here, restoreyourmercedes.com. Thank you for watching.